will change the situation, but working and working is what makes us valuable. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The excellency of judges in this post-media speech competition, the unravel of participants in this post-media speech competition. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. A big honor for me can join this competition because now many talented Santri want to prove that Islam has a big power. Am I right? Yeah, but anyway, hi, my name is Arya, Qudsy, a student from Yamul Quran Islamic Boarding School, and I am the one who will take you on an adventure that we as Santri must take a role to eradicate sexual harassment and bullying. In this opportunity, I will speak in front of you under the title, We Santri prove to Indonesia that we can eradicate sexual harassment and bullying. But before we go deeper into discussing about this, let me tell you a piece of news that is hot right now. The news is about a case of sexual harassment in Islamic boarding school located in Jawa. The story begins in 2017 when one of alumni Santri who turned out to be the son of the leader of the Islamic boarding school and also the perpetrator's started action with his depraved mom. He invited several female Santri to the accused of conducting interviews for the selection of health workers for his clinic. At first, everything went smoothly until he started to doubt. He grieved and followed it, and eventually ended up being sexual harassed. While in 2018, several female Santri who received sexual harassment began to report to the police, and the police began to do investigation to the perpetrators. And the investigation stopped at 2019 because the police considered there is no solid evidence. In 2020, after rejecting investigation, another female Santri who was a victim also reported this case, and this considered to stretch the evidence. On Saturday, 15th of February, in the same year, the police made up attempt forcefully pick up, and the first pickup has been 7 times from 2020 to 2021, and has been rejected from the prosecutors. And finally, in 2022, the police once again made first pick up and succeeded. In this case, we can conclude that even Santri were expected to become ulama or people who are beneficial to state and the nation actually do things that we should not do. For example, in this case, sexual harassment. And we, as a young generation, must overcome, even eradicate this from now on or never at all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, according to Swar.com, on Friday, 8th of July 2021, sexual harassment is a behavior that is physically or verbally referred to sex. Meanwhile, according to the expert, Arya argues that sexual harassment is all forms of behavior that is made uncomfortable to victims and also refer to sex. The form can be sign, symbols, or the action. And this explained that there is a relation with the news that I told earlier and the Santri, because the perpetrators is the Santri. In Quran, Surah Al-Isra, verse 32 explained, "Wala taqrabuz zina innahu kana fahisha wa sa'a sabila." It means, do not approach sexual harassment. Indeed, sexual harassment is an big action and an abominable way. In that verse explained that Allah forbid His people to approach sexual harassment. You can even approach it, especially if you do it. Moreover, we as Santri who every day read the Quran and study about religion. Isn't weird if we do it and let it happen? Yes, of course, we must play a role in this. But how? There are actually many ways, but the most effective way is continuing to introspect ourselves and believe to Allah. Because the biggest enemy in ourselves is ourselves, and the one can defeat is only ourselves. So we just need to realize that don't do this. And also there are things that we can do if we are a victim or people become a victim. Namely, keep our dress code. Association out there is very free. We as Santri must be aware that not all association out there is necessarily good for us. For example, sex, free sex, and sexual harassment. What we can do to avoid that is only keep our dress code and remind the close people to keep in touch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what do you know about bullying? Syllabus.pub.id said that bullying is from the word bull from English. Etymologically, bully means bully, a person who annoys weak people. However, this is considered appropriate not to find out a word bully itself. So, as several experts discuss about bullying, Dan Olvos, an expert psychologist from Sweden, argues that bullying is the negative behaviors they make unforgettable for the victim and have a different power from the victim and the perpetrators. In Quran, Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 11 explains, "Ya ayyuhalladina amanu la yaskhar qaumun min qaumin asa ayyakuna khairam minhum wala nisa'un min nisa'in asa ayyakuna khairam minhum wala talmizu anfusakum wala tarabazu bil alqab bi'sal ismu fusuqu ba'dal iman wa ma lam yaqtub fa'ulaika humud dhalimun." In that verse explained that Allah forbids His people to bully each other because it can't be people who are can bully even greater from the bullies. Moreover, we live in a nation that full of diversity. All is diverse, ranging from race, custom, languages, and culture. So, it's very possible to there is a bullying each other. And again, we as Santri must take a role of this. But how we face a bullying? The most effective way is don't care. Yes, no, you not false listen. Don't care. If you can't bully, don't care. Because it could be we are better than them that bully us. So just don't care. And for you who often bully people or bullies, reminder that people that you bully better than you and much powerful than you. So don't feel you are the greatest, so you dare to put people down. Remember, above the sky, there is another sky. So in the last, ladies and gentlemen, what we can take from my speech today, yes, we as Santri must take a role to eradicate sexual harassment and bullying with keep our dress code, continue to introspect ourselves, and don't care if we get bullied. Imam Shafi'i once said, life is never easy. There was a work that can be done, an obligation that must be fulfilled, obligation of justice and freedom. One message from me, share this video to your close people or even around the world so they understand the danger of sexual harassment and bullying and how to overcome it. A big secret to getting ahead is start. That's all my speech today. Thank you for listening my speech. I am Arya Qudsy. See you next time. Thanks and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.